Let me leave this here. Share the video and invite other people to join. Before we proceed, let me remind the world that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a British citizen and has done nothing to be, to put him where. Of course, what the Almighty God cannot do will never ever exist. Free Mazi
are now proposing the division of.
I want us to use the next 7 minutes to analyze what is going on in the Senate House of Nigeria. Just in the next 7 minutes, let's analyze exactly what is going on in the Senate House of Nigeria, because we were called a miscreant. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu began with the Biafra, awareness, every other person who joined, including Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they were called a miscreant. They were telling him to be, diplomatic. They were telling him to do this, to do that. And of course, it is, if you try to be diplomatic all the time in freedom fighting, it means that you are fighting for that freedom consciously. If freedom fighting is not, fought consciously all the time, that is the reason why they were calling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Be diplomatic, don't speak it the way it is, try to twist it, put it in a covered way. Don't tell us that we are that is what exactly they mean by be diplomatic. Do not tell us the truth that Buhari is a mask wearer. Put it in another way. Do not tell us the truth that Ohanes and Ndoshi and Dam, they are Ndoshi. Put it in a different way. But when you talk about those who are led by the spirit of freedom fighting, whatever the spirit leads them to say, they say it the way it is. But anybody that will come to you to come and tell you, writing down what they are going to tell you, believe you me, they are not freedom fighting. They are fashion parade. They are doing fashion parade for you. Because if you look at what is going on, and let me bring this before we go where we're supposed to go, so that our people will remind our people of something before we proceed where we're supposed to proceed, because of course there are many plans the enemy is making just to overthrow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's activities. Let me present this to you before we proceed, because this we're supposed to be playing it time after time to remind you that these people are evil.
That I'm sorry to break out this news, And as it stands, I'm not using my real voice because of security information. Okay. What I want to tell you guys is not by quarreling one another right now, because these people, they are not ready to release Nnamdi Kanu. And I will tell you that about about 16 million, about 11 million dollars was paid for Nnamdi Kanu to be arrested. $11 million was paid for Nnamdi Kanu to be arrested. And let me give you the biggest one. Nnamdi Kanu is not going to be released. They are doing right now. They are doing a face surgery. They are doing a face surgery. They are going to bring somebody in as Nnamdi Kanu, and the guys will not know. The same thing. Everything will be the same. It will be like a face off. Nobody, you will not know. So this is a very high secret. But I'm just giving it out. That's why I'm changing my voice. I know what I'm telling you. I know everything about this thing, about Nnamdi Kanu being arrested, everything. We know everything about it. Everything about it, we know. So that is why they are not allowing Nnamdi Kanu to change his clothes. So they have, as it stands now, ask Nna if you have any access to him. He has gone for tests. They have tested Nnamdi Kanu for more than 42 times. You don't know why they are testing him. They want to get the same voice, the same eye bulbs, the same everything. If you know what is face off, that's what I'm talking about. Nnamdi Kanu is going to be there. They are not going to release him. Believe me. No matter what, how we gossip each other, this one, that one, this one, the other guy, that is not the way forward. All the talk, all our highlights, those are not going anywhere. Those are water. Those are talk without weight. They are water talk. Cannot stay in a basket. They're just talking because we need to talk. That is not the way forward. There should be a deep solution for Nnamdi Kanu. You guys don't know what is happening. This guy is there lavishing. This guy is there dying. Every day, his lifespan is reducing. Every daybreak, lifespan is reducing. If I can ask them to give a screenshot of where Kanu is staying, I will post it to you. If might be, but I don't think it's going to be possible. Then you will understand what I'm talking about. You know, I've changed my voice talking to you because this is a very serious secret, and I don't want it to come out. You know, like my voice and all that. You know, so you guys should be very careful, and you guys should know what to do. The Biafrans are very, very much. So humbling each other is going to be. It is a military techniques. They are using the tactics on the Biafra generally. They have what they call it. There's a problem in the midst, and that problem is a confusion. It is called a mathematician confusion. It's a mathematician confusion. They will be fighting each other 3 years. Bros will be there. They will fight each other 5 years. It's a mathematician. It is a mathematician thing. So, but what you guys should do for him is, you guys should make sure that the change is close, so that if they try this face off, you people will know, because face off is going to come on Nnamdi Kanu. It's going to be face. That is why the clothes cannot be changed. Imagine where they have tested somebody.
You know what I call this? Mad people everywhere. They are mad. You know, I want to bring it back to you. The reason why, the real reason behind this, you know, criminality of these people, misinformation, trying to mislead the public. Do you know the reason? Because so many people have been promoting the leader of the syndicate, Autopilot, in the name of Ekpa in Finland. That he is doing it. He is doing it because he wears suit and come to you, write things on a piece of paper, reading it out for you. That is exactly the reason why that is testing his popularity, and that is exactly what is going on. He will come and read the state of a nation for you, so that tomorrow when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out, The other people will be pushing this narrative. He will be there. Don't even buy all this rubbish you see all over the social media as if they are no longer together, but they can raise funds together. Who is fooling who? They are pushing this narrative. Just like I've said it before, I am going to say it again. They are pushing this narrative so that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, when he comes out, you will not pay attention to him. You will disregard him. And because so many politicians in Igbo land who are you know, the ones sponsoring the activities of all this you do autopilot, so many of them, believe you me, they have placed these people on the media. Start doing it in a different way. Start doing it in a, you know, in a way that people will see you as the one who is more knowledgeable, who is more exposed, who knows how to do it, who knows how to speak. That is exactly, you know, the reason why they started pushing this narrative. Because this guy you see called Ekpa in Finland, what you see him up for, he is not, you know, you don't know what he is up to. What he is up to is something that it is unimaginable, something you will not be able to decode. That is the reason why he tell you people make video to tell him Mazi Nnamdi Kanu need him more than he need Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is the reason why he makes video to tell you that what did he say, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you know, exactly, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu needs him more than he needs Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is the reason. And I want to make it clear to you, this voice that you heard is voice of the people from Autopilot. They planned and made this video, made this arrangement so that they will start pushing this narrative. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out, you will say it is not him. They have given him a face mask. So that Ekpa in Finland will keep raising fund. So that Ekpa in Finland will keep climbing. Because if you look at that criminal who called himself a Livingstone, who is always pushing his narrative, who is always pushing his agenda, the reason why they brought all these criminal people in the name of pastor backing him up is because they know that religion brainwash you all the time. Religion brainwash you all the time. That is the reason why they are also bringing all those people, backing him up in all his activities. But I am here to tell you that all this fallacy, BBC is the one promoting Ekpa in Finland. You see this video. Let me show you this video where he is talking, saying that the disinformation, disinformation that contacted him because he wants to make you believe or make the world believe that he is IPOB or Biafran spokesperson. He's no longer saying he's IPOB spokesperson. He says he's Biafran spokesperson. That is the, you know, the plan that is on the table right now. He will tell you that they told him, let me show you this.
Broadcast with me, Simon. It is going to be the sit at home, the civil disobedient that goes to, you know, when the time comes. So this evening, I have come to have a very brief broadcast because you see that each team of the BBC United Kingdom, whether it's United Kingdom or Nigeria. So, and they asked 2 questions, and they want me to address those questions.
This is BBC Misinformation Unit, according to Ekpa in Finland, who said that they have sent him a writing. They have written to him that he should address 2 questions. So And he claimed that those 2 questions he wrote back to them, but they should not publish what he wrote to them. I want you to pay very good attention in the next 3 minutes. Let's talk about it
before they make their publication. And I responded to them, because this is a Biafra, as a spokesperson of Biafra people.
Did you hear that? As a spokesperson of Biafra people, as a spokesperson, when did you, who made him the spokesperson of Biafran people? For you to understand the reason why I tell you that they have made that video that I just played now, that video will be that when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out, you will keep disregarding him, so that you will keep following the spokesperson of Biafra. He pushed the narrative as a spokesperson of Ipob. He couldn't work. Now he is pushing the narrative as spokesperson of Biafra. Do you know the reason why now he is calling himself the spokesperson of Biafra? Because he wants to be seen as the leader of Biafra. Now, next thing he will call himself is the leader of Biafra, but that will be after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is out. And they will keep pushing that narrative that he is a face mask. He is not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He's a doppelganger of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because that is the reason why they place this narrative to you. Let me play it for you for you to hear.
I will be updating Biafrans as time goes on. So I was contacted, and 2 questions were asked, and I responded to them. This response to this BBC investigative or misinformation unit, I'm going to make it public in the right time. I challenge them that the questions they were asking and the requests, the clarification they were looking for, or the response they were looking for, that a written response can never be enough. So that because they have contacted me and their request for further information or clarification or some kind of more detailed response from me, that I want them to, I want them to have me on live interview on BBC and ask me any question they want to ask me. That the question they are asking about some kind of hate speeches and all that, it requires a very thorough, well-detailed oral presentation. That a written presentation will not be enough. So after giving them a brief of my brief response to them, I also inform them that at no point will they publish the response I give to them, because I did not give that approval to them.
Okay, now, do you know the reason why he is telling you all that? He is trying to tell you all that to show, he is trying to make you believe. Just like he had people making video to say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu need him more than he need Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Just like they are already pushing a narrative that they are creating a doppelganger of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is exactly what he is trying to bring to the table, to show you or to make you believe that he is more, connected or more powerful than Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, so that while they are pushing this narrative, while you are confused, he will still be rubbing it on your face, raising fund in front of you. That is exactly what this criminal is up to now. You believe that they have ostracized him from autopilot syndicate, but you don't have idea They have given him a special assignment and be acting as if he is no longer with them. That is what is going on right now. He gave them, instruction that they should not publish it, but you wrote to them. You gave them instruction they should not publish it. Who is fooling who here? We know that BBC is what is placed there to use to promote the activities of these people, because anything that is called a media house in Nigeria, they are all corrupt. It is viable. Those politicians who are sponsoring his activities, because those politicians, know that he is not speaking it the way it is. He is not calling them what they are. He sugarcoats when it comes to calling them. Just like the day he told you that the first time he called Wazulike a sellout. He made it clear that is the first time I am doing this, because they told him to mind the words that he is using so that people will see him as an intellectual. He does not know that people like me, we know what freedom fighting is all about. Freedom fighting, what you speak is not what is written in a black and white. You do not premeditate what you are going to speak in a freedom fighting. You do not premeditate what you are going to give out to your followers in a freedom fighting. In a freedom fighting is what the spirit that leads the freedom fighting tells you is what you are going to release. To be diplomatic here to make up. He will try to sugarcoat it, not to call the politicians exactly what they are. Uwazurike is a sellout. He took an excuse to say Uwazurike is a sellout. This is the first time I'm actually calling him a sellout, because he knows that it is contrary to the assignment given to him. A freedom fighter is not guided by any politician. A freedom fighter is not guided by any religious leader, because they are going to make you to be biased. They will give you a message, not the message that the God of freedom is giving. BBC can be bought. BBC, the one that has been promoting him from the inception of all his propaganda, from the inception of all his, all his endeavor to overthrow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You see the voice they have made, telling you they have changed their voice. Meanwhile, they are changing their voice because they cannot, that they are from inside, telling you that they have to create Mazi Nnamdi Kanu doppelganger. So that tomorrow you will be here listening to this man who premeditates the message before he brings it to you. You will be hearing from this man when he is supposed to call Uwazurike a saboteur. He will try to be intellectual. That is exactly the plan. And he is trying to take over the position of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He is trying to prove to you he can do it better than Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because that is the reason why the politicians place him there, because they are hearing it raw from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are not hearing, they don't want where they are going to hear it raw as it is. They want to where it will be sugar coated, just like in Christianity. Every preaching they are giving you from the claim Bible is sugar coated. That is what the politicians in Biafra land want to be hearing. Sugar coated message in the name of freedom fighting. The reason why I followed Mazi Nnamdi, when he speaks, you will know that it is coming raw. It is a raw message. It is not, write and delete. Write and delete. It is not premeditated. It is a raw message. It is a freedom message. We are not here to do a makeup on the freedom message. We are not here to rub a lotion on a freedom message. We are not here to sugarcoat anything. We speak it the way it is. That is a freedom fighting. If you remember those people who are telling him, you must try to be diplomatic, you must try to be behave intellectual. Where are they today? That is exactly those who place this man on the media space to prove to you he can do it, to make you believe that he is better than Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And some of these gullible idiots, they are following, dancing to the tone of politicians' projection. Anybody who could tell you that they are activists, they are freedom fighter, but before they come around, they premeditate what they are going to sell to you, it is not freedom fighter, because freedom fighters are the people who preach the real gospel. And that gospel comes direct. The energy is coming direct from Chukwu Okike Abiama. It is not coming from any book. It is not coming from anywhere. But you can actually back it up with, you can take from the Bible, just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will take from the Bible as well. That is a freedom fighting. It is not writing something, come and read for us, telling us is the state of a nation, come and write something, collaborate with BBC to come and tell us that they have written to you, this information unit, they have written to you. If indeed that they have written to you, it means that your activities are not, your activities are no longer in line with what they have called you to do. That is exactly what it is. You want to show us that you are powerful. If you are able to convince traditional Nwoke as old as he is, and he couldn't see the betrayal in you, if you could be able to convince him to come and tell us that when you speak, the whole world is listening, the United Nations is paying attention, because you brainwashed them. No. I want to remind you, great Biafrans all over the world, freedom fighters, they don't come with a premeditated words and be reading it out for you in the name. They Google some of the words, they Google it, they write it, they put it in a big screen, they will be looking at it, reading it out for you. You believe it is a freedom fighting. It is not a freedom fighting, because that word is no longer the message. And whenever you are no longer preaching the message direct from your heart, direct from your spirit, it is not freedom fighting. You are doing freedom fashion parade. That's what you are doing. Freedom fashion parade. But I am going to leave it here. onye mara asụ ọsụọ n'ikwe ịmara asụ ịsụọ ya na mkpụrụ ụkwụ gị. By the time when the time comes, as in agbacha ọsọ agụọ mile, the politician place him here because they don't like the way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu throw their sin at their face. He will call your name and throw that sin at your face. Not you will call your name and start sugarcoating your sins so that you will not get angry, and you will call your name, sugarcoat it so that we wouldn't say, you know, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, when he called the name of Hope Uzodimma, he will tell you that Hope Uzodimma did this and that. When you to go back to it, you will find out he did it. And when he give him that name, you will find out it is a deserving name for Hope Uzodimma. The radical prophet, the radical freedom fight. You in freedom fighting, you must be radical. It is not about trying to read out from things that you wrote from Google and you reading it out. People will say, he's intellectual. He's doing it right. That's why we told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be diplomatic. Yeah, that's it. No, you can't deceive people like me. Because what you know, what you claim that you know, we know it better. If we want to be like, you know, if you want to deviate, if I eventually want to deviate and start doing freedom fighting fashion parade on social media, before I come here, I will go to Google everything, jot it down, place it on my screen, divide my computer screen into two. I will be reading it out straight because I wrote it, I memorized it while I am reading it. I just need to be looking at it. I will be reading it fluently. You just need to remember your lyrics. That's what you are doing. That is the reason why they are pushing a narrative that they are creating Mazi Nnamdi Kanu doppelganger. For you to believe that Berima is the chosen one. He want to place his shoe. He want to hang his coat where he cannot reach. But he does not know the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out. He preached. We followed him because we are the people who have the discerning spirit. We are able to understand those who are in truth and in spirit, not those who are trying to use something in order to achieve some relevance. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu preach to you, you will understand that he's not reading from any article, he's not reading from any screen. He is preaching it raw as it is. So regardless of how BBC promote you, regardless of whatever you claim you and BBC are talking, regardless of how you want people to believe that you are powerful, you are nothing. You are threatening BBC, the Misinformation Unit, if they release the response you gave to them, that you will challenge them legally. You will challenge them legally. Challenging people legally, do you think it makes you powerful? It makes you somebody who knows the right and discharging their right, because you are in Western world. You can sue anybody. You can use a state lawyer to sue anybody for free. A state lawyer is for free. So that some of you who will be moved by that rubbish he is talking here, I want you to recall back your senses. Where I am, I can sue any institution using a state lawyer. As long as I can actually go to a big law firm and present to them my case. I can sue a government, institution I can sue a government institution. If I don't want to use my legal insurance, I can use a state lawyer and sue a government institution. Because the lawyers, they will want to actually get involved because they know at the end of the day, there will be a compensation when you win the case. So don't get yourself moved by him telling you if BBC publish the information he gave them, he is going to challenge them legally. He want to keep convincing traditional worker that he is powerful. It is people like him that you will confuse. Or, when they finish, whenever he's done talking, all these criminal in the name of religious leaders who come to back him up. Some people are a fool at 60. Fools at 60. You are a religious leader. That is the reason why those fools at 60 will tell you that they agree with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but they cannot agree with his theology. But they call themselves their follower. They don't agree with him with theology. Because in theology, you claim is where he will speak it as it is to show you that you don't know what you are doing with the Bible that you are carrying. That's why you wouldn't agree with him. You agree with him in everywhere, but you call yourself a religious leader. But when it comes to where you are eating from, you are stealing from, you wouldn't agree with him. We have all of you who are backing up this criminal syndicate autopilot, including you, Livingstone. All those utterances, we have them. We are just waiting for the day we are going to count your cases and naming them one by one. We will bring them out all. Because the politicians, they bought religious leaders to back this criminal up. They bought many of them. Once you have compromised, you have compromised. You are a member of a syndicate called Autopilot Edu. Whether they are, whether you people have come together to say, let me act like we are fighting, I will go and start doing this because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is coming out, so that you people will start selling this narrative that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that the DSS is creating doppelganger for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They want to wear a face mask of somebody who will look like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, so that the narrative will sell. So that after some weeks, people will say, no, you are no longer disrespecting the DOS. You think people like us will forget? No, we don't forget. So that you are no longer disrespecting the structure of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You have changed. So that tomorrow when they start selling the narrative that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a mask wearer, the person they release for us is a mask wearer, then you will be acting daft and dumb, muted, just the way you will be acting mute when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife was being insulted. You didn't say anything. The same way you will be acting mute because you wouldn't address it, but you will still be dining with the same people. That is the reason why I know how you people are, formationed your activities. I know how you created your formations. You make it in a way where this side is sinking, you will stand this side, because that side will be making utterances. Do you know when in a law you call yourself a law practitioner? You called yourself a law practitioner, but you don't know what it means to be accomplice to criminality. If you call yourself a law practitioner, then Sophia, whom you stay in the same platform and share the same, initiatives, share the same philosophy in autopilot, they called Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife names Ashawo criminal. You are an accomplice to it. The same way when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out tomorrow, they will call him a doppelganger of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They will call him a mask wearer of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You wouldn't talk. You will be accomplice to it, but you wouldn't try to say it is a lie. You wouldn't say it because you are a power monger. And what I am promising you here is, if that narrative or that thing you people are cooking right now, the same reason why you go and start acting like you are doing exposition, if you people sell that narrative when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out, the land of Biafra will take your life. Mark my word. The land of Biafra will destroy you. Mark my word. It's no joke. You think you have done every other thing and go scot-free. But mark this word. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out, let that mad woman from USA come and say, hey, they have double ganged Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are wearing this person a fake mask. This is not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Just like Agaba, your accomplices in your criminality say that if Nnamdi Kanu joined the DOS, when it comes out, he will see Pepe. Those are your criminal accomplices. You did not come out to say anything. Just the same way you will keep mute when that narrative is being sold out there. You will claim, so that people like the one who call himself Pastor Livingstone, he will come and say, did you hear Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Did you hear Ekpa in Finland? Did he say it? People like a Fulefu who follow you will come and say, did Ekpa say it? He didn't say it. You can't judge Ekpa with what Wasofia say. But you don't understand, in law there is accomplices to criminality. You people don't understand it, right? Because all of you are daft. All of you who are following and believing this Ekpa, all of you are daft. For crying out loud. I am going to leave it here. I just wanted to remind you the reason why all this shenanigan, all these things that he's bringing up, just to use it to make you believe that he knows, to make you believe that they listen to him. Nobody is listening to him. They are actually monitoring him to know when he will go out of track. They will call him in order because he's a double agent. He's an agent like Owazurike. This one is worse than Owazurike. You see this agent in front of your screen? He is worse than Owazurike. We don't hide our feelings. We don't sugarcoat it. We tell you the way it is. That is freedom fighting. We don't need to please you. We don't need to make you happy. You don't need you to call us intellectual. We don't need to call us diplomatic people. We want freedom. That's all we want. We are not freedom. We are not coming here to do freedom, trying to, do freedom fashion parade. No. We don't do that. We preach from our spirit. We don't preach from our head. We don't preach from what is written in a paper. We don't preach another man's ideology. We preach what our spirit is telling us at that same point in time. I'm going to leave it here. And I am going to call it a day. But before then, there is something I want to show you.
I'm calling from Onitsha.
Thank you very much. Please go ahead.
Yeah, but yesterday when we talk about these people are arresting our people, you know, I was very, very curious where I was. You know, I think the reason why they are doing this is because maybe they are just doing it and they are not getting our revenge.
No, not at all. Let me tell you why they're doing it. I will tell. Hold on. I want to tell you why they're doing it. They want to provoke us.
Yeah.
So that they don't want us listening. They know that the method we are using is hurting them. They know that the world is beginning to be aware of Biafra and what we are doing. So what they want to do is to cut it short. If they force us now to retaliate, Britain, BBC, and because they have the money, they have given money to BBC.
Did you hear that? BBC. That every time Experiment BBC in communication, every time Experiment BBC in communication, BBC was the one who made the experiment. BBC was the one who brought a experiment to the whole world. It was BBC because they were part of the plan, the fashion creation. They were part of it. Because Mazi and Nnamdi Kanu always expose their activities. That is the reason why they couldn't hesitate to become part of the plan.
The BBC will say, oh, a new terrorist group has emerged. The world will be focusing on that terrorist group. That will be Ipob. They will ban us and our activities all over the world. They will say, oh, stop them, stop their money, everything. That's what they're looking for. Because that is what Britain actually asked them to do. Britain knows what is happening now to Ipob members on the ground. What they want to do is go and kill them, go and harass them, go and arrest them. You then force them to become angry that they retaliate. Once they retaliate, we as Britain can go to the world and say, Ipob is a terrorist group, please can you stop their funding, stop everything that you're doing, ban them wherever they are, and they can stop us. But as soon as we keep on raising the awareness to the level whereby the world will say, but why are you doing this to these people? When we strike, British lives will no longer be purchased by anybody. So we know what we are. I have lived in England, so I know what I'm doing. We know them. I know the way they think.
Yeah.
Please go ahead.
Thank you because thank you for the time explaining to us because if it is in my mind itself, I would have said let's take this battle to them. But I think the way you explain it matters a lot to us. We also have to understand. And what I'm saying is that I think one day, anytime, Director, I think we should march on the treaty as these people did on the last day. It's our one that they shot on that to play. If they are still.
So that's how it is. Before we go, let me show you a trending news. Let me show you a trending news before we go.
Seems that the agitation had gotten into the Senate. The agitation is no longer only on the streets, it's no longer now by the miscreant, but it has gotten to the Senate. And I can tell you that Senate are now proposing the division of that very Nigeria, the breakup of Nigeria. Somebody in Senate.
Agitation is no longer, agitators are no longer going to be called the miscreants. Now the House of Senate is now the miscreant because they are also now agitating. They are beginning to see what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu saw and was going crazy, screaming on top of his voice. This is what is happening. Everybody listen. This is what is happening. Just like the voice of John the Baptist. Just like the voice of John the Baptist. The coming of the Messiah. No one paid attention. Today, all of you are preaching the same thing. The miscreant you called Ipob, it is also now the Senate are now the miscreant. Regardless of how they want to sugarcoat their English, the Senate are now the miscreant. Igbo elders are now the miscreant. Igbo politicians are now the miscreant. Listen.
Move that motion of a breakup on this. I'm speaking to you. It seems that the agitation had gotten into the Senate. The agitation is no longer only on the streets, it's no longer now by the miscreant, but it has gotten to the Senate. And I can tell you that Senate are now proposing the division of that very Nigeria, the breakup of Nigeria. Somebody in Senate moved that motion of a breakup on the Senate, but they are trying to play it down and trying to deny the fact that somebody moved the motion. Yeah, in the House of Assembly, somebody raised the motion for the breakup of Nigeria, but surprisingly, they pretend as if they didn't hear it, and somebody called their attention and they keep on denying it. I want you to watch the video and see how far Nigeria have deteriorated. When we are saying that Nigeria is going to break up very soon, people think it's a joke. The agitation is no longer in the street. It has gone into the House of Assembly. Let us watch.
I don't know who moved a motion listed on the floor asking for division. There wasn't any motion taken like that.
They swept it on the carpet. Nigeria. Nigeria, who will steal something in front of everybody now, and they deny it. Who did this? Or they can even kill while people are watching, and they will deny it. Just like they denied Loki Lake. More than 1 century ago, rather. More than 1 century ago. That is the result of their experiment. They are conspirator. They are evil. They are tyranny. They are killers. They are liars. They are terrorists. They are everything evil that you may think of. That is Nigeria. Listen.
I wasn't. If he has nobody, and you can go and take the clip again. I said nobody moved a motion on the floor here yesterday for division. So you are trying to mislead the house, and don't mislead the house. You are a leader. No. I beg of you, Mr. Chairman. No, you are trying to move the house. Please, you do not have the floor. Please control yourself. Control yourself. I said control yourself. There wasn't a motion on the. I said there wasn't a motion, and I insist there wasn't a motion for division. 2. Well, I don't want you to repeat it again because that was the position. He is saying that, Boma, I want you to be guided. We have our roots here.
Nigeria will lie in your face. You are hearing it. One person's voice want to supersede the congregation. One person's voice, because it's on a mic, want to overshadow, want to overpower the voice of people. He didn't see that motion. When you talk about it, they sweep it under the carpet. Just like when the rebel Ipob terrorist, when we filed an appeal to hear it, they swept it under the carpet, acting like there was no appeal filed, because they know that there is no, there is no law in Nigeria that calls a self-determination a terrorist. It is the factor and the jar. That's what is going on here. The factor and the jar. That is what is going on. Listen to Nigeria. One Nigeria.
You do not have that power. I'm guiding you. Well, I want to. I am not saying I'm not about the division. If the point reaches for that.
Just because of somebody moving the motion, reminding them that somebody moved the motion for Nigeria to disintegrate, move a motion for Nigeria to go their separate ways. It's actually, after the so much argument, claiming no one raised that motion, they've swept it under the carpet, trying to force it to sweep it under the carpet, especially for people from the north, the Fulanese, trying to sweep it under the carpet, trying to overshadow the voices that we are saying there was a motion like that. It actually boiled up into a war inside the Senate. They are actually fighting, beating each other, boxing each other. Listen and see it yourself.
Point of order. Point of order.
Did you see that? Just that somebody moved a motion for Nigeria to separate, for people to go back to their separate ways, go to what Chukwu Kikabiama called them. That is the reason why you find this fight. They want to overshadow it. They want to act like it never existed. But that is by the way. And Mazi, you too, because we are done with this exposition. Mazi, you too, please, over to you.
Mazi, good evening from here.
Good evening. It's been a while.
Thank you very much, my brother. Good morning. I appreciate you so much. Even though I just want to stand by and watch. If you're about to go, we can, just say one or two things and then we go. There is no cause for alarm. Our people are beginning to raise up. Our people are beginning to understand the handwriting on the wall. That is my own happiness. And I appreciate you guys that staying on social media, doing it the way Mazi asks you people to do it. You people that are born, natural born for this job, believe me, when Mazi comes out, you will see all the whole video, and then I think he's going to say yes. Because these criminals thought that when they kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB will be forgotten, or IPOB will quench, or they will first of all arrange their criminals by the side, put them by the side, dish out their money. It's nothing to hide. It's nothing. It's not because Mazi did not tell us. He told us that they have dished out money. He made it clear, So, what pains me most is that when Mazi says something, I don't know if people just think he just said it, or they just want to. Oh, let's go and hear Mazi. He's coming online. They don't. That's why I asked them, bring your pen and paper. There's a reason why he told you bring your pen and paper. I don't listen to Mazi just to hear his voice or just to hear. I listen to him and take record and listen whatever he says. I know that whatever that comes out from his mouth mean a lot. Yes. He told us that they have dished out a lot of money. You people should be strong. In days to come, you will see what is going to happen. There is a time he told us they will lie against him. They will, say something against him that is horrible. It happens. It happens. So why should we doubt Mazi that he told us these people have dished out a lot of money? Before any move they do, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu know. That is why he said we are 7 steps ahead of them. He knows anything that the zoo plan now, even as he's in DSS dungeon, whatever they do plan, he knows. Imagine, he knows. He has this information. Even a Fulani man himself can call him and say, look at what my brothers are plotting against you. So that is why they don't even know who is who. That is why when I said that I will never forgive someone Ekpa in this word that comes out, I will never. It doesn't matter. Because let me tell you what people don't. Let me tell you what this guy is doing, that they think he's doing it on his own. But they did not know that he's doing it because they give him the script. He's working. This guy is double agent. He know that he cannot win the DOS. He knows quite very well with his propaganda. Any relationship you build by lie must surely fall. Now they are falling, whether they are pretending that they are now fighting or whatever. The rubbish they have done, people are beginning to see them for who they are. This guy went and formed tamper in every security apparatus that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu formed. He has touched them. Do you know why he's touching them? People might say, he's just creating his own. No. It's because our people are daft. Some of them are daft. They don't listen. When he tried to teach them something, this guy is not doing it just because he wants to. No. He's doing it because the agenda they give him to do, that is what he's doing. Because you see, when he formed this Pakmaya M branch, people will come out and say he formed M branch, but you don't know exactly what he's trying to achieve. There's things he's trying to achieve, because M branch are more is IPOB deadliest intelligence security. Before you see them, they have seen you. Because the zoo is so surprised. How do we get information of what is happening? And whatever that they are planning to do, we get it because M branch is there. Before they plan, we know. Even these two people they killed, even these two couple they killed, they said they killed them in Norway. Mazi, do you know that those two couples were killed? They was killed in Benue, Makodi, and they said it's in Norway. Do you know why they say in Norway? They want to bring out, because this criminal call. I don't have despite that I'm in your platform, Mazi, but this Antonio Guterres is a coward. For me, we don't need to. Somebody told us that we don't need to paint these people, speak to them in a manner way. No, we don't need to.
You call them what they are.
No, we call them for who they are. If I go to social media today, I see where people use dollar, put on his mouth, and then they cover, paint him black. I was so happy when I see that article today. The person that do that article, I appreciate him so much. They humiliate him. They humiliated the man because that is what he wants. Because that Nigeria is a place you can come and do anything and get away. Can Antonio Guterres go to another country and first world country now and tell them that, let's say, can he even go to Philippines? All these Asian countries that doesn't even have money, can even go to all these Asia and tell them they should integrate their terrorists in their army? He can't do that because they know that the zoo is the only place anything goes. The zoo, they hold the zoo like this, and they can come and talk. Even A madman in Europe can come and tell Nigerian that look at what I want you to do. They will do it. If not, who is Anthony Guterres to come and tell Nigeria? Because Nigeria is a dead place. You can come and shit there and go away. And tell them they should integrate the Fulani terrorists into Nigeria army. That is how peace will reign. So why can't Anthony Guterres tell the Fulani, the Janjaweed government, let's ship all this Boko Haram and this swap to his own country and dump them there somewhere? Why can't he say that? Bring all those terrorists in my own country and let's dump the. I don't know where he came from. I don't know the country, but I'm asking him now. Why can't he allow those Fulani Janjaweed, those terrorists and this swap and Boko Haram to be shipped in his own country? He can, you know, they're not gonna agree, isn't it? But you know, he can come to Nigeria and say what he wants to say. And they plan those shit. They plan, thinking that oh, let's do it. Anthony Guterres is coming so that he will see that image, that horrible image they did. They killed those two couple, so that they can begin to paint IPOB. If you like, bring Aisha Buhari, kill him in Biafra land and cut off his pass. We don't give a hoot. And we don't give a damn. These people, these people, they think it's when them blackmail our late general Dimodmo Gojuku, the man that saw tomorrow, the man that took Jogo One. This thing that is happening now shouldn't have happened. The same way Russia, the war in Ukraine shouldn't have happened. They were using Zelensky. Zelensky is a scapegoat. Using him to be poking Putin, and they think Putin will keep quiet and watch him come to that little rat. Is a comedy. The Western world use him to come, you know,
comedian.
Yes, a comedian who is not a politician, who did not even read politics. Because if that guy was a politician, he will never fall into the trap of the Western world.
Yes.
He will never. Why didn't the other one that left there fall into that trap? Now look at Ukraine. Ukraine is gone. And what this mystery media are telling you, hey, they destroy Russia tanks, 200, 300. They are lying to you.
Russia ship.
Eh? So they are lying to you. They are lying to you people that they destroy Russia, but they don't show you. They're not showing you. They just want to dish out. That is why I call them propaganda. This mystery Western media are propaganda. Keep dishing propaganda, telling people what they want to hear. That is why IPOB are different. We don't want to tell you what you want. We don't want to make you feel. We say it raw, so that you can know that we are not lying.
Yes.
If we are, anything we do, we claim responsibility of it. Anything we do, we don't go and make our people high, morale to high while we are not. No. We don't do. That is not our agenda. Our agenda is we focus on what we want to do.
We don't read a script, a premeditated script. That is not a freedom fighting.
No, just as you say it, that is not a freedom fighting. Because if Mazi Nnamdi wanted to do all those things, but when he gathered the mind of our people, he could have been lying to them, telling them, oh, I have captured this person, just to make the morale of our people know. But he leave it natural, so that our people will see it natural, so that our people use their hand to, you know, articulate what is going on, to know where this man is going. You see the question that guy asked him, and you see how Mazi answer him, that no, they want to push us so that we can retaliate, so that BBC and Britain will carry their propaganda. The same way you see they carry that Mazi is a prophet. The same way you see they carry that their propaganda a few days ago, that instead of them to come out and say something, made it clear they are dodging they will check who, if you are asylum, blah blah, going corner. No, we don't go. Come out and say any day British targets terrorist country, we you know what they call Exodus. We will march down to Biafra land. That is, let me tell them our agenda now. We will all leave Britain and go to Biafra land. Our next target is to pick up arms, and they will see what will happen. They think
we will show them the difference between agitators and terrorists.
Yes, by that time they will know. We will terrorize them in their next life. They will, when they hear Biafrans, or when they hear Biafrans, they will run out. They will say, no, leave these people. You mean we will that day you will know that that day Samanepa will know, find out that because you know This guy, he think whatever that is pushing his ego is entirely left for him. It's not now for the IPOB does not move for whatever this guy is doing. He does not. You see what he's trending now. He's saying the other day that the people that come out in Aba, he actually asking people in Aba to start fighting those men that came out in the street and trying to march on the street. Those guys that come out on the streets. Samanaba is pushing for Aba people to attack them. You want Aba people to attack who they did not know. You want them to attack because
he's testing his relevance. He's testing his yeah.
Exactly. So why can't he come down all the way from Finland to go to Aba and stand in the front to attack them himself? Because he wants to show the whole world that he can see. Samanaba always want to show his gullible follower. I can speak. I can speak.
I can speak.
Yeah, that is the only thing. I can speak. Samanaba.
This guy, he writes. The reason why he he sits the whole day writing what he's going to speak.
Yes, and if he think, Mazi, we haven't got that guy time. We haven't got the time yet. The only thing is this: we are trying to. What we are doing is to checkmate his criminal gang in Biafra land, and ask him. He knows what is happening. He knows what is happening. It's not everything we are going to come and talk. He knows what is happening. You get me? He knows. Yeah. Let him bring all those his gang, all those gang that is pay 1,000 to come and be disturbing our people. He knows. Come on, like send there to judgment. We don't need to publicize anything or all this. He knows. Have you seen Nelly again crying? Hey, yes, this.
All of them are now. The reason why you see them trying to change their formation, they were promised that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not return.
Exactly.
So now they have to start re-strategizing. The reason why you see them as if they are ostracizing him is not the case. The reason is that they are re-strategizing so that from time to time, this autopilot and you do that is left, that you believe it's left over, they will start promoting this thing of that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to come out as a doppelganger.
Mazi, that is the case. We know. Like as I said to you, that voice is Samanaba know exactly that guy. The guy that has made that voice. He knows the person. And I know the voice of that guy. He changed his voice, but I still recognize his voice. He always calls Samanaba too. But he's a fool. He thinks nobody. That's why I say we are here to monitor them. Whatever they are doing, we know. Any steps this guy did, we know. I want people to actually take their time to go and listen to Kanu Takano, the interview he granted with because Dr. Chid bring him in his platform today. I want them to use their time to go and listen to that broadcast, that interview. Then you will understand that we know exactly what the movement of Nigerian government. We know everything that they do. We know. We are not a stupid freedom fighter.
We are not fashion freedom fighting.
We are not coming near
to not online freedom fighters.
That is what makes you a freedom fighter. You need to know what your enemy are planning. You don't need to let them take you on a way. Forget about this thing you see they did and kill those two couples. They just want to use it to but before they do those things,
and they have started bringing military, I think, into our land.
Yeah, let them start bringing that military. But this time around, the military will consume both these politicians and this military. Anyway, we don't need to. The
most important thing is that those military, those Boko Haram wearing military uniform. Yeah. Once they come to Biafra land to kill our people, they will never return back alive. That's how it is.
Return back alive now? How can they return back alive? They will not return back alive. You think they can bring, because Antonio Guterres have given them green light give these Boko Harams and these swap uniform and ship them to Biafra. And Guterres Guterres, that Antonio Guterres, he will never before he leave this world, I believe you me, we will serve him a plate of food that he will never ever finish, because his image will be destroyed in social media. His image alone, his family will see it, his associate will see it, and his image will be destroyed in social media. This is how we are not going to fight him like go and catch him. No. We destroy his image on social media. The same way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu destroy Barack Obama's image in social media. The same way we destroy Barack Obama's image in social media. Have you seen him come out again and talk about Nigeria or something?
The most important thing, we don't actually destroy their image. We show their evil activities to the world.
Exactly.
You know, we show their evil activities to the world.
Exactly.
Because we don't fight without cause.
No.
We show you whom you really are and what you are portraying yourself to be.
This is not the time when when they will come, they will say Operation Python dance 1, 2, crocodile smile, whatever dancing in our land, but it's not dancing in the north. They will be
smiling on our people.
Yes, actually, I told people that Britain have tell these people, keep killing them, but don't cause war, because if you cause war, it's going to deteriorate. Just you systematically keep killing their youth, keep destroying them, keep killing them slowly, 1 by 1, 2 to 3. You know, just keep go to their village, burn their, just keep automating them. This is the advice of Britain.
I don't know about this story you are talking about. So Antonio Guterres, was he the United Nations personnel who came to Nigeria?
Exactly. That
so
is
he came to tell them what to do, so that
there will be a peace.
They will be justified.
Exactly.
Activities.
Yes. You know,
as old as he is, he does not know what is wrong and what is right.
Because I had
as Antonio Guterres is, he cannot see all these pile up dead bodies in Twitter. People are tweeting every day.
No, how can he see it? How can he see it now? Because
they are getting resources from Africa and Nigeria.
Exactly. More or less now that Russia have switched off. Yeah. More or less now that Russia has switched off some gas. That is why you see everything that is happening in our land. You see what is happening. You see the burning of those people that said they went to you know, those what do they call them? Those bunkers. They were killed by Nigerian government.
Definitely, they were killed under gunpoint.
Of course. You know why? Because they knew that no, let's stop this guy so that we can get more oil. They don't want any because they want oil and gas to, you know, make sure that it circulates to Europe.
How come after killing them, they now allocate Imo State oil to River State?
Exactly. And Wike is jumping up and down, thinking that he will take what belongs to his brothers and sisters. They are using Wike now, and he's jumping up and down like you know, jumping up and down like talking, thinking that Wike, Fulani are the ones that kill Abiola. This Wike, he does not, because he's illiterate. You see, this Wike was Abro before he managed to put him in politics. He was a pure Abro. Yes, he was a pure Abro idiot. You know, this is Garagara. He's a Garagara of somebody who is stealing money that does not belong to him. Wike, Abiola was killed. He win the election. You remember? Ken Serawa was killed. You remember? Adekaboro was killed. Who killed them? Fulani. Don't you know that? Don't you know that? So stop this all your running away. And immediately they did that. They went and they went immediately. You know, the Fulanis know how to play the game. They immediately they just said, oh, their Supreme Court have ruled that the oil this thing have been located to River State. We know those games. Are you people, the people from Eboma and all these old people, they cut out and put in River State? Are those people from those people? Are they not Igbo people? Because they keep dividing our border. The same way they plunge our people from Ebony State and play them into Benue. Is it not
the reason why they are giving it to Wike?
Because Wike supported, well, immediately he come to say he support our agitation.
Yes.
You know, Fulani are very.
And secondly, they want to give it to him to shut him up. Please, Wike, don't say you are Igbo. Please don't say you are Igbo again.
Mazi, you are right. You are right. Because he's been poking them.
Identity.
Yes. He's been poking them. Immediately he poked them. He now went on social media. He now went on channel. Immediately he mentioned that in that there is marginalization. He support the agitation. He support yes.
Nonsense.
Immediately these people now say, oh, no, let's release this case that's been for a long time. Let's just award it to him so we can shut up his mouth. Watch Wike. He will never say anything again against. He will never say anything good against us again. Watch him. They have given him what. These are the things he wanted. You know, Mazi indicators whereby we really move these people. Any politician we see that.
Mazi too. Sorry for cutting you off. Tell me, what is the reason why the northern politicians, Fulanis, are flaunting Goodluck, Jonathan?
You know why? They actually want you to believe, the whole world to believe, that Goodluck Jonathan is a very good man. That they made a mistake by removing him and put Buhari. They wanted to sell that narrative that, oh, we want him. No. They actually want to kill Goodluck Jonathan. Go and mark my word. You know, the little respect Goodluck Jonathan have from international community by religion, you know,
image.
They want to destroy it entirely. You know, Fulani?
Because they know he's the madam.
Exactly.
That little respect they have, that little respect.
When they give to him as somebody as whatever they give to him, Fulani is not satisfied. They want to destroy that image. They want to make sure that Goodluck is not even, you know, they want to wipe away this thing. That is Fulani for you. You know, so Goodluck himself, let me tell you, it's not because of how people have been calling him. He can accept it. Forget about this rubbish. He's still one power.
He's trying to join APC. You are talking about accepting it. He's trying to join APC.
Okay. How many assassinations Goodluck have escaped? How many? How many assassinations he has escaped? One in his house and one the other day with accident. Do you think that Goodluck can just have that accident? These are Fulani pursuit. They know. Let me tell you the reason why. His Goodluck wife they want to humiliate. His wife. That is who they want to humiliate. Because they know if they get rid of Goodluck, you will see. They will either they force his wife to run away the way they forced Doziane to run away. They will begin to say, oh, Goodluck, Jonathan wife, we saw 20 trillion in his wardrobe, his jewelries, his handbag worth 10 trillions. The way they are doing to Doziane now, bringing Doziane pants, her underwear, placing it on social media that her underwear, you see how they humiliate our people? Do you see? I said that before these people make a move, we know, people like us, we know, we are more intelligent than them. Is Jonathan wife, because Jonathan wife did a lot of things. He was the one who did a lot of, no, Jonathan is an imbecilic idiot. It's his wife they are targeting. Before they get him, they have to remove Jonathan. And when they remove him, they will you know, they will rip that woman apart, and the whole money Jonathan have keep somewhere else. They will be, you know.
No, let me. Yes, you are right in what you are saying. I don't want to bring the wife now, into this scenario, because the wife of Goodluck, they are targeting her as well, but there is something behind them embracing him. Number one, they know that Goodluck Jonathan is somebody who is not strong. They know that Goodluck Jonathan is somebody whom you can push around. They know that Goodluck Jonathan is somebody that when Obama from US speak, he start panicking.
Exactly.
They know that Goodluck Jonathan is somebody you can sabotage at any time you want. They just want to make him a ceremonial president, because they have seen how scared he was when Obama spoke.
Yeah.
Because Buhari could not win incumbent government. It's not possible. It never happened in the history of Nigeria, except if it's a coup.
Goodluck could have come out then and tell the whole world that Obama is after him. Yes. That is what he could have. That is what he could have put it. Come out and make a press conference that Obama is after him, so that the whole world will know that Obama is after him, because it was Obama that threatened Goodluck.
But Obama threatened him. He was so scared, like a rose.
Of course, he was so scared. He was so scared to his marrow. Obama threatened him. That's all. And he fell apart and
you think if it was a Fulani man, Obama, he would tell Obama to mind his business.
Of course. Didn't you see that a Fulani man went all the way from America? One idiot, one stark illiterate went all the way from the zoo to America, asking Obama to arrest Jonathan, that he was the sponsor of Boko Haram. Don't you see? Don't you know that? They think. See, the only people this Fulani is fears is IPOB, because IPOB came to open the eyes of every ethnic groups in Nigeria.
Yes,
that is why when they hear IPOB, they go mad. You see the little fake news Britain carry. See how Gorbachev was celebrating, how they were celebrating IPOB, and now thanking Britain that what they have been waiting for this long time. Look at how they are celebrating. Look at those idiots on Arise TV. After they humiliated themselves, they made themselves caricature of the whole world. The next day, those set of gangs did not come out. They are not, another people now take over Arise TV. Look at that lady. Yeah, because they don't know what they will come out and I watch them.
With reporting that IPOB is a terrorist.
Exactly.
Now, that brings me to it. If British never published that, Sahara Reporter was first to report. Arise, like you said now, Arise News. Before Channel reported something different as well, which they did not call IPOB terrorist, but they reported something different, and where you will understand exactly what was the plan of Britain. Now my question is, why hasn't anybody from Britain or any news channel from the world come to debunk it? They only wrote a memo.
Mazi, listen, we know what these people are planning, and IPOB is stronger. We are stronger. We are not. How can we shake? How can somebody like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu train us, and we are going to shake for this rubbish? Let's bring it on. I said we are capable. All we need to do is to all our people will man down to Biafra land, and then we pick up arms, and then they will see hell. Now they are calling for they are bringing their senators. One is raise a motion for Nigeria to be divided. They think you see how they shut up the mouth. Fulanis, they always want to shut up people. They always want to dominate, and after they will say Igbo people are dominated. Igbo people are dominate who? Who and who have Igbo people dominate? Because they sell those narratives for the past 100 and something years, when there is no media like this. But look at now, we have media. You are debunking them, debunking their criminals. Now they know that we are everywhere with the media. When you finish now, the people that did not hear it tonight, we hear it in the morning, and Rapture Media will replay it. It's going far and wide. The whole world is watching. This is what that is why they want to shut IPOB down. They first of all move to our radio, because they know that is where the fire comes from, and our warriors on social media. Because this is you are doing, the world are seeing it. People are beginning to reason. That is why
they created radio. Everything, they duplicated it.
Exactly. Ojukwu have no media. That is what follows. That is, he brings 75% of what that man suffered. He has no media.
Yes.
If there is a media, the way now we've been showing the whole world what is happening during that genocide, the whole world. Do you think the whole world will not know exactly what happened to? Not that they don't know, some people knows, but they at least some of their citizens could have been aware of what is happening.
Believe you me, Biafra war never trended. You will never believe it that in Africa. You will never believe it in Africa that anybody, all these born 90s, they don't know about Biafra war.
No.
They don't know a war that took the life of more than 3.5 million women and children. It never trended.
It never trended.
Now, that is to prove what you are saying now. Ojukwu was defeated because he never had media.
He never had media. That is, I am telling you the gospel truth. Media is one of the deadliest weapons. If that man has media, then, why do you think BBC, our late general called BBC, British Megaphone, he give them one rubbish name, British Megaphone, or whatever he called them,
and
because
that is also taking me to think like, if you see now, Putin is not mostly in the media. The media that is trending is media that is supporting NATO and Ukraine.
Yeah,
those are the ones trending. So that the generation that is to come will see Putin as another Adolf Hitler.
Exactly.
Become another Adolf Hitler.
Exactly. When they
the media now didn't tell us the history of Adolf Hitler, and we are calling him the boogeyman.
Exactly. So it's we on social media, and the people on social media now are selling it out to the world that the, Russians are not the aggressive here. It's the Western world, not Russia. Yes, the same.
Why do you want to put a nuclear warhead in their border?
Exactly. Because the same way we don't have no media, BBC lie against our people. They cover it up. No media to propagate what is happening. But you see, whatever that happened in our land now, media have seen it. Everywhere. It's in social media. You go to social media, you see it. Whatever how they shoot our people. Why do you think when they went to, these people actually went to somewhere in our Biafra land and use anti-aircraft gun and be shooting directly to people's home? He saw that video. When that guy where they put that chain on their anti-aircraft gun, they use it to be shooting on civilians. That one alone, that video alone that go rampant.
Do you know mostly what is giving us what we are doing in media? Do you know why? You know where?
No.
It is Twitter.
Yes.
You see this Facebook? Mark Zuckerberg make Facebook that it is only, when you speak on Facebook most of the time, if not that it is going viral on WhatsApp, you download it, put on WhatsApp. If not that, Facebook will only show Biafrans the voice of Biafrans.
I am telling you.
They just program it that if you make a video, you must only go to the Biafrans. It doesn't go to somebody who is not Biafran.
Yeah. Except
if they decide to see it and share it. That is how they position Facebook to be.
Mazi, you see, the thing is, it's one of the things. Could you believe that after killing our people in that genocide, they sell wrong narrative to the Western world, to the other part of the world? They sell wrong narrative. They want to paint Ojukwu as if he was the aggressor here. The same way they are painting Putin as an aggressor. but Putin is defending himself. They never told you that this Lugansk and Donetsk, that they are speaking Russia, they are the same, Russia speaking people. That this idiot, this Dorime guy, that call himself President Zelensky, we are killing people from there. I actually went to one of the American journalists. The lady was bold to say that why is it that the Western world was not showing you people what this guy were doing in Donetsk, killing the people, Republic of Donetsk, killing the people there. Yes, the agitators, killing them massively. They were not showing it. I bumped into that thing one day, and I see this lady was bold. They were interviewing, was saying it, that it was a crime. This guy was killing people there, and this is what his own
president.
Yes. And Putin, and you think that man we leave all those the same way we are fighting back now. You think they will bring these soldiers in our land and we allow them to kill our people and go free? You see these politicians. Time is coming. It's fast approaching. It's fast approaching. And Maz, there is something I want to say here. I want to make it very clear. And I want to say here now to go to. In fact, I want it to be something that everybody has to be careful and take correction about it. I come across. I was so angry today, not because I wanted to be. My angry is that I it was in me, and then I was like, okay. And some people don't want to change and learn. I come across one of these their bloggers today in YouTube. Do you know what happened, Mazi? There is information. I don't know if you had. There is one information that they want to force Delta states Nasaba to be sitting at home. I don't know if you heard about that one rumor that was going around today.
I haven't. I've been busy for the past days now.
I notice it anyway. So there's I come across those bloggers today saying that some people want to enforce. People are going around now trying to make IPOB. We have council sit at home. It's nothing to do with us. So people have trying to go, and some people would like to go and push something there to see what the other side will say, how they view us, because in how did they say this word? From the abundance of the mouth, from the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. I'm telling you. You see, when I bumped into that blogger today, he was reading that the Inspector General or whatever is a Fulani man in Delta State. I don't know whether they are commissioner of police or whatever there. I don't know how they operate their this thing. And they are taking helicopter hoovering that they are suspecting some people wants to put sit at home in Delta State, and the police was telling them there's no cause for alarm, that they are ready, blah blah blah. The residents should give them information if they see any person suspicious or blah blah blah, that they are ready, and they call the name, I think the Fulani man, it's a Fulani man or something like that, and immediately they know how to look for trouble, they know how to log in people's head, so immediately I was listening to that blogger. What comes to my attention? Immediately he finished saying all those things, all the things that the police have said, that they are hovering with their helicopter, watching, checking, asking the residents to check if they see any suspicious, they should alert them, blah blah blah, give the number to call if they see anything they don't like. But what caught my attention is when the guy were reading the comment of people, the blogger, to see the comment what people says in that comment. Mazi, this is where I want you to go. When you finish, you go back in and think very well about what I want to see. Maybe one day we will use it as a broadcast, because There are some things people don't understand about we Igbo people. There's because we're gonna start telling them. There are some it caught my attention and I feel so bad. There are some things they don't understand about us, and we have to start letting them know that the gonna days when you can come and kill an Igbo man and then you go free. You kill an Igbo man, you go free. No. Gonna days. So when he started reading the comments, I start hearing the comments. People say the IPOB should stay with their sit at home in their soul side. They shouldn't bring it in data. If they bring it, they will show them that they have their own craze. So this. You know, he keep reading their comments. Some horrible comments. One of them there said that if they bring their sit at home here, we will go after all their businesses and all the Igbo businesses and burn it down. Blah blah.
All those comments are Fulani comments.
Yes, I know. Some of them are Fulani commenters. Some of them too are from the reason why I'm saying it now. I want to say it so that our people from Delta Asaba will understand something. I want to say something here for them to understand. You know, the lady we are reading some comments. I know some of them are Fulani because they love to log ahead and see what
that lady. Let me tell you, for that lady to, if I can get that video, for that lady to open her comment section and start reading it out that way,
yeah,
believe you me, it is a planned. I don't know if it is this same lady I was talking about. I was thinking,
Mazi,
is the lady that wear glasses?
No, no, the lady don't show herself. She don't show herself. I don't want to make her popular here, but maybe later I will let you know. You know, I don't want to. It's all one of these bloggers in the zoo. You know, I don't want to make her.
There is the one who wear glasses.
But these people, this one is one man and one woman. They don't show their face. You know, they just come in social media. I don't want to call their name so that people will say that, oh, they are mentioning your name. I don't want them to become famous, so they should just hide their dirty life their dirty, miserable life in shame. But the things I want to make clear here is this. She begin to read out some comments that people were writing, so horrible comments about us. You know, some people are saying they should stay there with their, they shouldn't come. You know, they were writing some, and I said, no, I'm going to bring this in social media anytime I come to remind our people, our brothers in Rivera area, that you see. Let me put it, the people he mentioned, they are Asaba and debtors, they are Asaba place he mentioned. We Igbos never conquered anybody, and we don't look for trouble. And you people think because Igbo people have built businesses all over the whole world. Mazi, this actually remind me what I want to say one day in your social media, but I totally forgot. That the reason why they are killing us, our people does not move, is because they knew that our people have businesses and houses all over Nigeria. These are the people
put it on our face, on our faces, so that we will always sabotage one another.
Exactly, so that they will use it to subdue us. You know, they use that business of our people all over Nigeria as a weapon, so that they will use it to be killing us. That is why you see somebody that is from Aba, they will be born in his village. He won't know, and he doesn't care because his business is more important to him. Somebody in Norway, yes, they will be killing his own people. He's in Lagos. He does not care because he's protecting his business. So you see, those business our people building all over Nigeria. It's a weapon against us. The Fulanese, Nigeria himself is using it against us, thinking that whatever we do to them, they will still not gonna leave their business. You know, it's like a weapon against us, and that is what it is. But more or less, after I begin to see the new comment of people, I know some of them can be Fulani, and some of them too are not Fulanis. Believe me honestly. And you know, it was so horrible that we are writing. That brings my attention that People think we build businesses in Nigeria so that whatever happens, they will first of all rush to our business to destroy it. Let me tell people one thing they don't understand about Igbo people. Igbo people are the people who have patience, but any day you push them in the whole war, you push them in the war, we are ready to flush away the one country. You know, these people don't know who we are. You know, we don't look for trouble. You think because we did businesses all over the whole world, so that any little things you will be threatening us, you will burn down their businesses, your own brothers business, you will do this, you even. But you forgot that Igbo man, any day you burn his business, he will look at himself and say, "What am I even living?" And when you push us to the war, if you push Igbo man to the war, then that is when you will see the real Igbo man. You will see the devil in us. You know, now we are playing it. We make everybody live peace to peace to reign. Really little thing. They will be targeting our business. They have business all over. They will point it out. Like the comment I saw somebody were making there. Believe you me, any day you push Igbo man to the war, any day you think that maybe you are from Asaba or you are from another place or whatever, you use that to threaten Igbo man or product, and you forget that Igbo people, when we say enough is enough, enough is enough, we don't care how we related. We don't care how, because if you're actually biting your own brother in his hair, and you're not afraid of the hair. If I'm biting you or your anus, I will never fear the piece of cabbage of shit that is in your anus. I will trap it with my teeth. So don't think because we are brothers, we are trying to do something. They divide us. You are Anioma, you are this, you are this. You are not Igbo. You come and talk bad against Igbo, but you answer Okechukwu. Are you not ashamed of yourself? You be saying you destroy your brothers. You answer Chukuma. Are you not ashamed? Change that name. Now we know that it's not Igbo people that is committing this crime all over the whole world. Because some people commit crime, they answer Igbo name. Change the name. Change Fulani. Change it to Musa Yahaya. That Okechukwu you are answering. Change it so that when you are caught somewhere in Malaysia or something, we will know where you come from. We will know exactly who committed the crime. Not Igbo man. You know? That is why I say that if you people are threatening our Igbo people, the same way now we can went to Obibo and kill our people, thinking that the history is there waiting for him at the right time. The day he will make his judgment, we will remind him. And let me remind people who don't know who we are. We don't look for trouble. We are very loving people. We love life. You see the way we build our mansion, ride big cars, try to live our life, enjoy ourselves. That is who we are. We don't look for trouble. We want to enjoy life. But if you want to make life miserable for us, like threaten us because we have businesses everywhere, you can lay your hand, you can fit in your hand, and you have village. Believe you me, any day you push Igbo man to the war, ask Nigeria, they will tell you. I don't need to. I witness one with my 2 eyes. Mazi, I witness one with my 2 eyes. I witness one. Our people say enough is enough. In Lagos, I witness one. This one that is not, they told I witness it. You know, because when you push our people to the war, when you push Igbo man to the war, he will react the way. Don't think because now we are making it to everybody to live in peace. You know, Fulanis will be trying to use one ethnic our brothers from the river Nile to come and say something bad or push us the way they were using me. And they think that our people in Port Harcourt, if Igbos in Port Harcourt raise up and say Port Harcourt will be burned down today, it will happen. That I know for sure. So don't think that our people are living peacefully because of their peaceful way and because of their obedient way. We want everybody to live in peace. You can use it against us, trying to be killing Igbo people. Gone are the days when you can kill an Igbo man, you go free. Not now again. If we don't want you, these people don't even know what is happening. If you kill any Igbo man now, we will hunt you down to your family. If we look for you, we don't see you, we hunt your family down. You cannot kill Igbo man now and go free. It has happened before. When Fulanis has been killing us, they kill us in Gombe, they kill us in Nasarawa, they kill us in Abuja, Nyanya, Benue, everywhere they are killing Igbo people as if we don't have life. Let them try it again. Let them try it again now. Because the Fulanis are claiming as if that they are victims. These are coward people that has been killing Igbo people since 1914. Massacring our people. You see one of their stupid emir or whatever will go on the mosque Friday. Maybe his wife refused to sleep with him. You go there, they will come out. They begin to kill Igbo people because they know nobody will speak to us. But that is why if you go to bed, pray for IPOB. That we still remain, that Igbo people still have to breathe today in Nigeria is IPOB. If you kill us, we will kill you. The reason why Abakari escaped the wrath of IPOB, because the way we want to kill Abakari in Imo State, the world we see, we will kill him and cook his meat. We want to show the whole world that we eat Abakari meat. He was locked. It's like if God make him to escape it. I am telling you, we don't hide it. So this one is not. We are not going to pamper any word. Abakari escape in our hand, and he knows it. The same way he was using some of your Bini boys who are killing our people in Imo State. Abakari and his brothers from the north and from Bini, some of the Bini guys that hate Igbo people are responsible for those cops you see in Aladema and all those cops you see that Archbishop went there and be crying. Abakari and his brothers and some people from Benin are responsible of it. Those people you see in Matuari, it's Abakari.
It's true.
Yes. It's Abakari with some Benin boys. If you went, there is one house they went to born one day. You see that guy, we are speaking Benin, you are saying the way he will come Biafra, because this is how they call Biafra. I know when they talk, I know them. And I have already sent the picture. That Abakari gang, I have sent the picture direct to where he's supposed to go. Because the day those gangs Abakari were using, we're going to hunt them. And some of them will be at run. They know now. We're going to hunt them. If we look for them, we don't see them, we'll hunt their family. They will never escape it. Those cops you see in Imo State, that Reverend Father went there and be crying. Our own people, Abakari kill and dump them there. With the help of those Bini guys. Those Bini guys, my happiness is that their face, there's a group picture they snap. We have already sent it where it's supposed to be. Because it can come out, they will be disappearing one day. Gone are the days. Israel is still hunt the people, the Nazel that committed that program against them. If you like, be 99 years, if they know that some of them go underground, Israel still hunt them. If you like, be 100 years, Israel will still go, Mossad will still fish you out and send you to judgment. Up to now, Mossad still hunt any Hitler, anybody that associates with Hitler that killed the Jewish that time in that program. Mossad still hunt them as I speak to you up to today. He still hunt them. If you like, be 120 years, they will go and boggle you. So they should be careful when they are thinking maybe because of the business we have built in Nigeria. That is why they use it. They know that they're not going nowhere. If they will threaten them about their business or whatever, they will, that is why you see some of our people, if they are killing their own brother, they will sit in one place and be drinking beer. Some people will go to flight. They will be showing their people that they cross their leg, showing flight where they are drinking champagne in the flight. Some people are very useless. I cannot do that. Where my brothers are dying miserable, they are killing my brothers. I will go sit one place and be pump champagne in flight.
No, because it never happened to any of their own.
Exactly. It never happened to any of them. That is the reason why.
One day is one day.
Of course. You see, the way now, these people, very soon, all of them will run to Dubai. Some of them will run to everywhere to go and be, going holiday. You see them gallivanting in holiday in Dubai, going to their beach. Snapping.
They're not realizing it was somebody who built that Dubai for somebody to go for holiday.
Exactly.
Those are
You know,
money misroad.
exactly.
Everywhere.
Exactly. Look at them. When you call their name now, you look like maybe you have something against them. We are actually protecting them. They will be snapping picture and showing the whole world. But you see, they look as if they don't like this freedom we are fighting. They ignore us. The day we will get our land now and begin to make canal, make it to become Babbage, make it to, you will see them. They will be coming there now and with their children and be saying, this is Biafra land. But when our people are dying in their pool of blood,
they will defend their children will fight for this land.
Exactly. These are things they will be telling to their children. More people. But when you talk to them, they will be, you see some irate there, because you are a poor, you are not rich. But you don't know that some rich men in Israel fight for freedom. They did not even, nobody knows that they were fighting for their freedom.
If you can't fight, you sponsor.
You sponsor indirectly.
They want not rich people sponsoring Boko Haram.
People, even they made it, even Nigerian government said they can't release the name of sponsor of Boko Haram till today. If not because UAE jailed some of them in their country. The ones they told Malami, they said they are not going to release their names. Up to today, Nigeria still the people you know that sponsor Boko Haram. Some of them are Senate, some of them are governors, some of them are House of Representatives, some of them are police. Sponsoring. They are there walking around with these people, and they did not release their name up to today. The other day they went to attack Sunday Igboho. They start saying that Sunday Igboho, they know people that are sponsoring. They're going to call, but they have been telling them to release the name of the sponsor because they say no. They not say no. These people, how did they think we are cowards? These Fulanis. It's just because Britain is backing them, giving them bread. But did they think that other people are cowards? Did they think that other people are cowards? Now that Autumn have said that his people should take up arms to defend themselves. Now, I come to remind Autumn. You see, what goes around comes around. I'm good in Mazi. I'm good in remembering. I don't write things down. It's in my memory. Any day I remember the one I remember, I say, okay, this one happens. If you go to BBC Pidgin, there's a day BBC Pidgin I interview Autumn. The same Autumn now that call for his people to take arms to defend himself. But Autumn was condemning ESN that he did not like them. Government should clamp on them. But the same ESN that is protecting our land, this Autumn, go to BBC Pidgin, you will see what I'm telling you. But now, has he realized that he can apologize? And that is why I said the Autumn need to come and apologize for that comment he made.
Because he's calling for his people to pick up arms, including the hunters, everybody.
Of course. But the same Autumn in BBC Pidgin is there. Autumn make that statement. That is where I hate Autumn. So we should leave our land for people. I need to kill our people. And now you are calling. You said that the government should clamp down on ESL. That what I'm telling you, go to PPC Pidgin is there. But the somewhat nice. You see how they hate. You see the hatred of these people. The hatred of these people is somebody was asking me, where did these people, this hatred of Ndibo come from? I said, you know why they are getting away from the hatred? Because our people does not hate them back. Our people always overlook things. You hate them.
Our people always say, let peace reign.
Let peace reign.
They always find a reason to recycle enemy.
Yes. That is the reason why. That is the reason why I brought this topic for you. When this guy were reading the comment of what people wrote, I said them, if you think you can fight Igbo man, be ready. Because we fight Nigeria for good 3 years. No stop. And then you bring this generation now that know how to shoot AK-47. That our people now will get what they have. You come and threaten Igbo man because you can kill. If you kill an Igbo man, your family will go for it. And that is the law we are going to make. If you kill an Igbo man, your family will go for it. If we look for you, we don't see you, your family will go for it. Enough is enough. We can't be watching these people killing our people. I know that